We have a fishing kit with us. That is the perfect fishing kit to catch some fish. Oh, I just got bit. I'm on. That took no time at all. That's a fish. There we go. Oh, that's another one. Oh, that's a fish. Wow, that's a decent one. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is a wintertime monster. Oh my gosh. No way. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today we're out here, and today we have a fishing kit with us. That is the perfect fishing kit to catch some fish. So in the past, I actually bought a deep water fishing kit, and you guys seem to really enjoy it. So I went back to Academy yesterday, and I went through all of the fishing kits, and I found the Midwater fishing kit, which is basically loaded up with some of my favorite lures of all time. So as you guys can see, we have the Midwater fishing kit right here, and it has a spinnerbait, a jerkbait, and 2 crankbaits. And this is just the perfect little kit for this time of the year, not only because the crankbait is one of my favorite baits, but we have a jerkbait and a spinnerbait, which are really good in the wintertime. So I'm not gonna lie to you guys, it has been very difficult to catch some fish here recently. We've been having some cold weather, some cold wind blowing through, and the fish just do not want to eat. So hopefully that Midwater kit over there is going to help us find some fish today. Let's go ahead, let's crack this thing open, tie up some lures, and then we're going to take them out and see if we can't maybe find some wintertime fish. All right, so right here we have our Midwater fishing kit. This thing is actually pretty sick. On the back, it shows you what all is in it and what it does, which is pretty cool. It's nice to go in and buy a kit, and I think this was about 20 bucks. So 20 bucks for 4 lures, especially hard baits, is not bad. So we're gonna crack these open. I'm gonna show you guys them up close and personal, and then we're gonna go out and catch some fish on them. I'm actually kind of excited to crack this thing open. You guys know that I absolutely love fishing kits, so why not crack it open and go put it to use? Oh, wow, there we go. Got everything right here. Honestly, very interesting colors in this kit, but we're gonna make it work. All right, first up, we have this little square bill. It's a kind of like a little silver, blue, clear, chrome, a little shad color. And this thing also dives 0 to 2.5 feet. So it's a decent running little crankbait, nothing too crazy, but it should catch us a fish. Right here, we have another little square bill. Honestly, this might be a wake bait. I'm not completely sure, but it's 0 to 2.5 feet again. Oh, dang, I think that is a wake bait. Maybe, I don't know. I don't think it is. I think it's actually a crankbait. It just has a very interesting bill on there, but hey, we're gonna catch a fish on it. Next up, we have one of my favorite lures. It is the perfect time to throw this bait right here. This right here is a jerk bait, and it goes 0 to 6 feet. Very interesting color. Honestly, it kind of looks like a perch color, which we don't have perch in the pond, but hey, they should still eat it. And last but not least, we have the all black spinnerbait with some chrome blades on there. So there's our 4 lures that came inside of our kit right here. Honestly, pretty cool, and for about 20 bucks, you cannot beat it. And a fishing kit is a fishing kit. You guys know that I absolutely love these. So the only thing left to do is to tie these up, go out and catch some fish, hopefully, because, you know, they haven't been wanting to eat. I've been having some terrible luck, but you know what? I'm eventually gonna catch one. So let's tie these things up. All right, we have made it out onto the John boat. We are on the pond, and hopefully the fish are about to be eating. We're gonna start off with our black and blue spinnerbait right here, and then we're just gonna knock them off the list. So there's only one thing left to do, and that's to get to casting, because there's no telling how the fish are biting today, but I did just see one jump, so hopefully they're pretty active. But let's make some casts. All right, so first bait, we have a black and blue spinnerbait with some silver blades. Not bad looking. It's got a decent movement. The only thing I wish they would do with this kit is maybe give you like a trailer for this thing. Personally, I don't really like fishing these things without something on the back, but you know what? It is what it is. Go ahead and make some casts here. I don't know, it actually is not too bad looking out today. Like, it's a little on the cold side, but like, oh, I just got bit. I'm on. Second cast. Wow, that took no time at all. Stay on, buddy. We need you for the challenge. Oh, that's not a terrible fish. Wow, that's not a bad one. I about just fell down. Get up here. Yes. Second cast and we're on. Let's go. It's a really good sign. Woo! We got one on the spinnerbait. Dude, that is a healthy wintertime fish right there. Absolutely crushed the spinnerbait. I mean, look at the colors on him. Not super pale, nice and green. Got a really dark tail. Just a beautiful fish. And you can tell it's wintertime. I like to call it the C formation. That is like whenever you hold a bass and they like curl up. I don't know if they do that, that's because they're cold, but that's just what I think, because usually in like the summertime, they never do that. But the wintertime, you will catch them hitting the C formation. Well, thank you, buddy. I was not expecting to get bit that fast, but hey, I'm taking it because it has been a struggle. See ya. Thank you. Well, black and blue spinnerbait knocked off in no time. Literally second cast and we caught a fish. So that's a very good sign. We have the jerkbait and 2 crankbaits left. So we're gonna snag the old jerkbait up real quick and toss that around. Wow, that was actually super quick. I honestly cannot believe we just caught one that fast, because I've been out here and it's been so slow. But we're gonna see what we can do with the old jerkbait. Kind of an interesting one. It's got a curve to it. I've never seen a jerkbait like this. It's kind of shaped like a banana. Like, look at how, it's kind of weird. I don't know. Let's see what the action looks like. I mean, it's not bad. It just has a weird body shape. But hey, if it works, it works. Dang, I actually cannot believe we just caught one that quick. That fish crushed it. Let's see if anything wants a jerkbait today. This is a perfect wintertime bait. I'm just very impatient fishing one of these things. Like, I love this bait, but I'm so impatient. Might miss out on a few bites, but I always get me an aggressive fish that it wants to eat it really bad. I think the first kit we bought had this same color, but it was on like a crankbait. I don't know. I'm not a real big fan of this yellow color, but hey, we'll have to see if the fish are. Personally, my jerkbaits, I like them to be that like silver, chrome, real shad looking. This thing, it's not looking like that. Basically what we're fishing right now too is like a drop off, and there's like a lot of brush piles down here, but this little drop off is perfect to hold some suspended fish. You know, I absolutely love the jerkbait around this time of the year, don't get me wrong, but it has to be one of the hardest baits to work because you're just constantly moving, and it is probably one of the most uncomfortable baits to throw. But if it's working, it's working. Oh, there's one. Oh, he just came off. I'm not gonna lie, I'm very picky with my jerkbaits, and I'm just not a fan of this one. All right, we got to take a break with this jerkbait. Throwing this thing is a workout. Let's do this crankbait. Let's see if this thing is actually a wake bait, because I kind of feel like it is. Like, I honestly think it's going to be one. No, it dives. Okay, we're good. We're good. Had me scared for a little bit there, but I think we're good. God, this thing's yellow too. What's up with all the yellow lures? Like, these paint jobs got to be the worst things about these baits. The paint jobs are just not good. Like, you know, it'd be different if it was like a chartreuse yellow, you know? But it's like banana yellow with black. I'm just, ugh. Well, after that first fish, I was like, okay, things might be pretty good today. But when we picked up our banana looking lures, the fish just don't seem to care for it. Which, honestly, I'm right there with them. I'm not a fan of these colors. I think the colors are the worst parts of these baits. Something about this yellow one. It's like not even like a chartreuse yellow. It's literally yellow. Like an ugly yellow. Well, not too interested in the crank, but we are on a drop off, so Let's pick up that jerk bait. See if we can't knock that off. We gotta get these yellow ones gone. I can't do this. These yellow ones just aren't it. Come on, this is the spot for this jerk bait. The only problem is it has the ugliest color pattern I've ever seen in my life on it. Yeah, the fish do not like this yellow color. I'm not a fan either. I think these are gonna be the hardest baits to knock off. Well, bite's pretty slow today. Kind of was expecting that, but I was at least hoping they would, oh, that's a fish. There we go. As I'm talking about the bite being slow, we are hooked up on the jerk bait. Gosh, I need this fish to stay on because I am not throwing this thing anymore. And he's about to come off. Get up here. Yes, he's in the boat. Oh. We knocked off the banana jerk bait, thankfully. Oh my gosh, it is actually a miracle. There we go. He may be small, but he marks a bait off the list, and a crucial bait, because that bait right there was probably the ugliest wintertime lure I have probably ever thrown. But hey, we got one. See ya. Well, we have the ugly jerk bait knocked off. Wow, there's a good chance. And by good chance, I mean definitely gonna happen, that I will cut that thing off and never throw it again. Woo, that was an ugly lure. But, you know, we go to this one, which is the crankbait. It's not as ugly as the jerkbait, but this yellow color, I feel like the paint jobs on these are a little just kind of cheap. Like, they're not like real metallic-y, they're not real smooth, they're just kind of thrown on there. Weird, I don't know, it's just weird colors. I mean, then again, I think the whole kit was like 20-something bucks, so can't really complain there, as long as we're catching fish. Oh, that's another one, I think. Is it? Oh, it is. Oh my gosh, that's the smallest fish ever, but he will get us on the board with the crankbait. Is that back to back? I think so. Oh my gosh, I cannot believe this. I mean, honestly, in the wintertime, this right here is like a 5-pounder. Like, if the bite's tough and you catch this, it's better than catching nothing. So he knocks off our crankbait that I was not really a fan of. Just the color was a little weird, but it actually had a really good rattle to it, and I think that's what drew this fish in. But oh my gosh, what a tiny fish. But hey, he contributes to the challenge. Let's get him back. See you, little buddy. Well, with that right there, that puts us down to our last lure, which is this little square bill right here. Honestly, probably the best looking paint job we have all day. We have like a clear blue with some silver, and for some reason we have mustard looking on the top. I don't know what their obsession is with this nasty yellow color, but it's not good. See, this is the bait we just threw. Good rattle, really good rattle to it. I think that's why that little fish was so attracted to it, not because of the color. I'm just being straight up with you guys. I do not like these colors. Like, the spinnerbait colors are the best, and that's hard to mess up. I'm surprised there wasn't a yellow spinnerbait in there, but hey, let's go ahead and tie up this last crankbait of the challenge, and let's knock this thing out. Oh yeah, that's actually solid looking. That does not look bad at all. I have the most confidence in this crankbait right here. Oh, that's a fish. Wow, that's a decent one. God, I thought that was the bottom. Oh my gosh, that is a giant. Oh my gosh, that is a giant. Oh my gosh, that's a giant. Oh no, 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 no. Oh, there's another one with them. Oh my gosh, I have a giant. Oh gosh, stay down. Oh my god. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That is a wintertime monster. Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo. Oh, dude, he's barely hooked. I got him. Oh my gosh. I mean, literally the bait just popped out. Like, it's literally hanging on by a thread. No way. There we go. That is what we have been looking for, and the struggle has been made worth it. I have been out here fishing for the longest time in the cold, in the rain, and the bite has been terrible. And now we have probably, I'm saying it's close to 4. What an absolute beast. He also had another fish with him, a little bit smaller, but another really nice one. Dang, dude, that is crazy. And he knocks off our challenge. That is so sick. What a beautiful fish, especially in the wintertime. Still got nice color, still got a lot of fight to him. Green, mean. Let's get him back. Woo! So mean, aggressive. Look at the tail. God, such a beautiful fish, man. Let's get him back. Get him back down there in the depths. Ooh, okay. I can't feel my hand. I mean, it's literally, I think I'm shaking a little bit because I just caught a nice fish, but like, it's also so cold in the water that I just cannot feel my hand right now. Well, what a way to end a challenge. That was so sick. You guys haven't seen a lot of it, but I've been out here so much. I've been to the river, I've been to the lake, I've been to the ponds, and the fish has just been so bad. And it's so nice to finally come out here and not only like get on a consistent bite and finish a challenge, but to catch a really nice fish like that. It's been a minute since I've caught me a wintertime giant. I don't even think I've caught a wintertime giant this year. Actually, I take that back, I caught one, but it wasn't as cold as it was whenever I caught my last big fish, but it's getting cold and the fishing is getting rough. So it's very nice to catch a nice fish and get rewarded for all the hard work I've been putting in out here, freezing my butt off. But hey, challenge complete. We're gonna make a few more casts for fun, and then we're gonna call it a day because I actually have to go home, edit this video, and post it today. So by the time you guys are seeing this, this was filmed today. So I'm about to go ahead, make a few more casts on the way back to the boat ramp over here, and then we're gonna get out of here. Oh, it's so nice to catch a nice fish like that, and especially since I literally saved the best bait for last. I told you guys that this one was probably the best looking, and I was right. Fish crushed it, and there was another one with it trying to take it, so super cool. Oh, I can't feel my hand. That water is freezing. Like, honestly, the weather hasn't been terrible. I mean, it's been cold, like pretty cold, but it's mainly the wind that is making it so cold. I mean, it is just miserable to get out here and fish sometimes. Like, this wind that's blowing right now is just piercing. Like, it literally will go through hoodies, sweatpants, I mean, everything. It is the coldest wind. Kind of sucks, and it's just not ideal for fishing in the wintertime. Just wind burn, and then you gotta constantly moving around. It's just, ooh, can't stand some cold wind. It's got to be the worst thing ever. Oh man, pretty successful day though. All right, well, right there we just got off of the water. It was honestly a really good winter fishing day. To be completely honest with you guys, I was not expecting it to go that good today. It has been so slow everywhere. So the weather definitely has the fish messed up. It's cold. It doesn't really make you want to go out and fish, but whenever you get out on a cold day and actually catch fish, it makes it all worth it. But I want to know, drop a comment down below of what you guys' favorite lure was in our Midwater fishing kit. And honestly, I think these kits are really cool, but the paint jobs are a little strange. But other than that, for like 20 bucks for like 4 lures, some of these I think have 5. So pretty cool, pretty good idea. And I mean, we got it done today and we caught fish on everything. So super solid day, caught a nice fish, nothing to complain about. But if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like and a comment. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one.
Stay fishing.